Hi YouTube family, a happy and pleasant good evening to each and every one of you. Today I'm going to be sharing a recipe for Ladoo. And Ladoo is an Indian sweet very popular in India, especially during wedding season. And it is also popular in Canada, in Trinidad, and our fellow Guyanese are getting very familiar with this sweet snack as well. I have here some yellow split peas soaked for about 7 to 8 hours. You can soak this for at least 4 hours and that will work too. I have some almonds, some pistachios, and these are unsalted, and I have here some raisins. Natalie will remove the pistachios from the shell for me, and she started doing so already. Her hubby to nicely pound the almonds for me, and I will show you how you prepare this delicious sweet snack. So I just drained all the water we had the split peas soaking in. I'm gonna put them into my food processor, and I will give it a nice blend. And we're looking for a coarse finish here. So I'm gonna do it in 2 batches. I want to make sure that it's blending properly before I add the rest of it. This is the texture we're looking for. I have a grain. And we're gonna head on over the stove and we're gonna prepare our ladoo. And I'm very excited because whenever we get some from the neighbors or we buy from the Indian store, we always fight for who get the last one. So let's head on to the stove now. In the pan I have about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. I just add my pistachios nuts and I'm just gonna toast them up a little in the butter. I'm gonna go in with the almond, and that's the crushed almond, and we're gonna also toast these up. The butter is gonna add a beautiful flavor to the nuts, and we're gonna just let it go for a little bit more before we add our raisins in here. We're gonna go in now with our raisins. And I'll leave all the measurement and ingredients I'm using today in the description box below. So our nuts and raisins, we're cooking up for a bit. I'm gonna take them out of the butter now, and I'll strain it so I can get out all the little pieces, and then we'll move on to the next step. So in the same butter that I was cooking the raisin and the nuts, we're gonna go in with our blended split peas, and we're gonna cook it in this butter for a few minutes so we can get out all the moisture of the split peas and let it suck up some of this butter flavor in it. So if you notice, my split peas have a texture, it looks like cornmeal, and my stove is on medium to low heat at the moment because you don't want this to burn. You're just trying to toast it to get out all that moisture at this moment. So after a good 12 to 15 minutes, all the moisture is dried out. Now I'm gonna leave it to cool, and then we'll move on to the next step. So now after our dal is nice and dry, we're gonna have to grind it one more time to make it to a finer texture, and that's the process, guys. But trust me, it is very, very delicious. Sometimes things take time, but the end result is very rewarding. So I'm gonna add half of this to my food processor, and the reason why I'm adding half is because I want it to grind properly. So if you look at this texture here, you can see how coarse it is. And if you look at this one here, you'll see that there is still some texture, but it is not as coarse as the first one. So this is what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and blend the rest up. I have it in here, and then we will put this thing together. So in the pan, I added some sugar. I'm gonna go ahead and add some water. And this is what we're preparing to add a sweetness to our ladoo. I'm gonna go ahead and add some cardamom powder to flavor this up nicely. We're gonna let the sugar melt, and we're looking for a nice syrup, a sticky kind of syrup, but not a very hard, stiff one. So our syrup is coming along nicely, and cardamom really adds beautiful aroma and flavor to any sweet snack that you're making. So now my syrup is coming along nicely. I'm gonna go in with 2 drops of red coloring, and we're gonna change this syrup color. 1 drop, 2 drop. That one was a little heavy, but that's fine. And we're gonna mix it in because we're looking for a nice color in our ladoo. So to balance off this dark color, we're gonna add a little bit of yellow because we're looking for more of an orange color. And we're gonna see if we can accomplish that orangish color. So now it is sticky, but still have some liquid consistency. We're gonna go in now with our grind dal, and this is gonna flavor it up for us. So let me go in now with my dal, and we have to mix that in, and we have to really mix this in so it don't get any lump in it. We did achieve that beautiful orange color that we're looking for. So let me keep on mixing and turn my stove on low heat. Look at that. This is one of our favorite. Today I'm making it for the first time, and it is so simple. Anybody can do this. So we're gonna add our nuts and raisin in here, and we're gonna mix along so all that goodness will get mixed in. So we will have some sweetness from the raisins and some crunch from the nuts, and it will be one delicious snack here. So I'm rolling our ladoos off, and you can see the pistachio in this one. I have a few more to go. So we're taking a little bit like that. You want to form it up. I wet my hand with some water, and I'm doing it while it's still warm, and then you're gonna roll it off like this to make a nice round ball. You can make any size, how big you like them. And I think I'm gonna have a good portion here for the entire YouTube family. So I'm gonna keep going until I finish rolling all of it off, and then we will reveal the taste test. If you never know before that you can make a sweet treat with dal, here it is tonight, and it is very simple to make and very delicious. If you ever had ladoo before, let me know in the comment below. If you never had it before, I hope you will give it a try, because I know all my Guyanese friends will have dal in their pantry, and it is so simple to make. This is a good one with raisins and nut in there.
It kind of looks like a face.
A face, yeah, one eye face. Matthew, and this one here have a lot of pistachios. So my ladoos are ready, 2 for $1. Come on and join the line. They are nice and hot and fresh, and they are very, very delicious and flavorful. So here it is. So easy to prepare, and you will be very happy with the result. So let me dig in. I'm very, very excited. And I know you guys are also excited to hear the result. So here it is, guys. And imagine if you want to come closer. And lots of fireworks is going on tonight. So if you hear something in the background, you know that it is firework. Look at that. Beautiful. The nuts and the raisin is just popping out. I'm gonna take a bite for all my friends and family. Cheers. I got everything in that bite. I got a piece of almond, a piece of pistachios, a bite into piece of the cardamom, and the flavor is just amazing. So again, who can tell, dal or split peas will make a beautiful snack like this. So if you never tried before, I hope you'll give it a try. Please give us a thumbs up if you like this video. If you're new to the channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing soon. Until then, I want to say stay blessed, stay safe. We love you guys. Bye for now.